What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in as always, bro. If you're not locked in already, bro, it's time for y'all to lock in, bro. Especially for my Jujutsu Kaisen Cursed Clash guys, bro. We got official news as far as the release date for the Shibuya Incident DLC. Now, my last video, I went over the leaks about the release date for November 21st, which turned out that actually is the case, man. November 21st, we should be getting the full Shibuya Incident DLC. Now, it's only limited information, probably leading up to the release. They putting out bits and pieces at a time of the actual full DLC, but right now we got some screenshots of the first character they went over. So let's take a look at it real quick, bro. And just so y'all not spoiled or anything, is Mei Mei. Now, Mei Mei, Noah Bito from the Zenin clan, and Chozo are the three confirmed characters that we got right now. That's for sure dropping, or that will be in the game when the Shibuya Incident DLC releases, bro. So let's check out, the description of her kit, if you will. They didn't release her full moveset, but pretty much they, gave us bits and pieces of information in terms of like what she's gonna bring to the game. All right, cool. So as y'all see, man, we got the character card for Mei Mei, man. And she do got that, I don't even know, what is that battle axe she used, bro. And they got her curse technique up here, black bird manipulation. Now, when I was thinking, I don't know, bro. Well, I wasn't even thinking about the birds and the crows coming into play when I first heard this character was confirmed for the game. But apparently that's going to be a big part of her kit. So as it says here, she's a close range attacker who calls upon crows for both offensive and defensive attacks. Ravens using black bird manipulation can be used to automatically block enemy attacks and attack enemies by charging at them. Take advantage of entering the battlefield with friends to increase service potential. So if y'all, that's not her full kit, but what we getting from that is that she's gonna be able to use her crows for a auto block, or yeah. So I don't know what level, like how strong the auto block is gonna be. Is it only gonna be able to block like, regular basic attacks, bro? Is it gonna be able to block curse techniques? How broken is it gonna get as you get to level 3, things of that nature, that kind of but she's gonna be the only character that I know of with that mechanic, so she definitely is bringing something new to the game. She's not just gonna be somebody out there swinging her axe or whatever. She's gonna have a little technical aspect to her. You should also use these for offense, so attack enemies by charging at them. So I don't know, maybe she's gonna send like a swarm at somebody or whatever. We'll see, as we get closer to the DLC release date. But that's kind of like the summary of her kit, based on her character card. And I'm sure she's gonna have a couple other things, that you're gonna have to look out for. But it'll be interesting to see, bro. A character will auto block in Cursed Clash could be broken if they play it correctly. But if y'all know how Toji running around the streets right now, maybe another broken character is not the worst thing in the world. Hear me out. Now, we also got some screenshots of Mei Mei in game, so let's check those out. All right, so peep game, bro. Now that I'm reading it back and I'm kind of thinking about it, do y'all know what that auto block sound like? Do y'all know what that sound like a counter for? Now, if you've been playing Cursed Clash, like I said, you know how devious Toji is right now. That sounds like a direct counter to Toji. Like an auto block that you don't have to worry about, you know what I mean? When he's just dashing at you recklessly because he has no type of punishment or no type of consequences for his misplay actions, an auto block might be the perfect thing to kind of catch him slipping and being able to defend yourself a little bit better from the nonsense you got going on. All right, so some of the screenshots we got, and in these screenshots, we get our first look at Mei Mei, the character, how she fights. As you can see, she's using her axe, but not only that, if y'all peep, but this is the new map, bro. Now, I kind of forgot over my last video to kind of talk about some of the new maps we could expect to see, but they did look out right here, bro. Now, if you know Cursed Clash, bro, the lack of actual viable maps in the game is kind of, it's kind of on the slimmer margin, honestly, bro. Now, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of maps in the game, but maps that you actually want to play on in terms of like scenery wise and just being like a map without 1,000 obstacles getting in your way that's actually stopping you from the fight. Yeah, I feel like this could be a good decent map. The last two maps, bro, that we got from the Hidden Inventory DLC was the stadium map, or that little auditorium map where Toji did his 1-2 at with old girl. That's okay, but like the platform and the up and down is kind of weird. And then the other one where Gojo discovered RCT or whatever, and had his awakening and fought Toji. That one's okay, but there's 1,000 pillars in between everything, so definitely situational. But I do like that we getting the subway map in Cursed Clash. So boom, as you can see here, we got a little action. Look like this is like a character intro probably. With what's the dude name? Ooh, I don't know, bro. I don't know what the little bro name is, man. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's like ooh, or something like that, man. But he's in there. I think that's the intro as well, or it could be, you know, like her going into her ultimate or whatever. I think he like goes hand in hand with her domain, or like he plays a key factor in her domain. I don't remember specifically what his like ability was outside of teleport and shit in the actual show, or how they displayed it in Shibuya. I really don't remember Mei Mei fighting too much outside of that one scene where they did use her domain. So, and this is just another close-up screenshot, man. So yeah. I don't know how big of, I think he might just pop up for ultimate, or he might pop up for a joint or something like that. And that's kind of cool they threw him in here, you know what I mean? Just to get honorable mention for dude, you know, not like he's strong enough to be his own character or nothing like that, but he is, you know, gonna make an appearance in the game as like a little pop-up in between some of her animations, or maybe just one of her animations. All right, so this is like another scan. I don't have the translations for this scan, but on this scan you can see some of the screenshots I just showed you, and then you can see a glimpse of some of the other characters. So we got Noah Bito doing his little frame move, like he got somebody stuck in a frame or whatever. That looks kind of crazy. Hold on, bro. Am I tripping? Hold on, bro. Cause that kind of look like, let me zoom it in if I can, bro. Bro, that looks like Dogon in this scan. Unless I'm tripping, bro. That looks like the crab, bro. That look like the lobster dude, bro. It looks like he was not confirmed, bro, for the paid DLC. But if you look at this scan, that looks like the lobster dude, right? And then you got Chozo down here, and Chozo kind of doing like some little blood bending technique with these spikes popping out of somebody. Now let's talk about Larry the Lobster, or Dagon, or whatever, beach domain dude. In this other screenshot, you can kind of see this is like story mode stuff, where they got the images or whatever side by side to the left or whatever, to the bottom left. Now that's story mode. Maybe he just pops up now for the like 3 of y'all that have played the Cursed Clash story mode. There are curses that are like non-playable curses or whatever that kind of pop up and you fight against. Like if y'all remember that special grade from season 1 that Sukuna used his domain on, he's actually someone in the story mode that you fight against, but he's not a playable character. Now it would be weird to see them do Dagon or whatever like that, Larry the Lobster. It would be weird to see them do him like that, because I feel like bro had a complete domain. It was part of the special the disaster curses little group. He was a more, you know, he wasn't like a fodder curse like how that first special grade was, but you know, that's weird. That does look like him in this screenshot. I just don't know if they're gonna have it to where he's playable, because he was not announced. He was one of the characters that was not announced. So right now I'm gonna have to assume he's not playable. Yeah, and the fact that they will put him in the actual scans kind of lead me to believe that they don't have no intentions on making him play. You might just fight him in the story mode. But that's crazy. I was not expecting to see that when I looked at this scan. That kind of caught me off guard. Yeah, not gonna lie, that kind of caught me off guard. I was not expecting to see Dagon, bro, in these scans. I had saw the Mei Mei screenshot images about it. That was my first time looking at the scans and seeing Chozo. Chozo looks kind of clean, man. I'm kind of like assuming Chozo's gonna be broken, because of when it comes to fan favorites, it seemed like the more popular the character, the more broken in the game he's gonna be. Like for instance, like how Gojo was on release, and then you know how Toji was, you know, because everybody was asking for Toji, and now you know we get in Chozo, and people wanted Chozo on release. Like, you know, people was screaming for Chozo since day 1. So I'm assuming he is gonna be broken. So don't be surprised if dude is cracked and y'all tap into the streams and I'm locked in on Chozo. I'm telling y'all right now, bro, that's gonna be my pull from this DLC, man. But that's our first look at one of the new DLC characters for the Shibuya Incident DLC for Jujutsu Kaisen Cursed Clash. We got the scans that show, like, you know, the rest of the characters that could be coming, or that are coming, and some that could potentially be coming. But this is our first look and our first character card breakdown for Mei Mei was gonna be in Jujutsu Kaisen Cursed Clash November 21st, man. So if you're not locked in already, bro, and you plan on hopping back into the game at some point, it's no better time than when DLC drop, because that's when the player base is active the most, and then that's when it's just like a lot of people just all having fun, especially people who ain't played in a while, man, and kind of just put it down at the 1 week and they just want to get on and have some fun or whatever, mess around with it, don't take it too serious. I think the best time to play is around the week of DLC release. So with that being said, man, that's it for me, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up, and I catch y'all once we get more information for the Shibuya Incident DLC. Yo.